Okay, Godmother. I was very reluctant at using Godmother because I started hating the shotguns in this game really early on. They miss way too often, even though you're point blank. Nice thing about Godmother, she's pretty fast. She's quick. She makes a good second or even maybe third character in your lineup during a breach. I'm a little underwhelmed with Alpha Strike because it doesn't really do anything except give you a bonus action on your first turn. It's not really well designed how the visuals are about using it. So let's say you're second in line in the breach, you'll move up to right behind the first player. The reason why this is nice is because you get a jump on the enemy really early in the mission, and then you can probably take control of the fight from there on, having more turns or earlier turns than the enemy. And that's always really important when the turns are your turn, enemy, your turn, enemy. That's how the timeline works in this. Flush. Here, I didn't really know what to get. I know that for the most part, I don't have problems with with my soldiers going down. So her having last stand, it would give her an extra turn, and it's once per mission. I felt like I wanted to test out Flush. I don't quite like Flush, but the nice thing is depending on who you're playing with, let's say Patchworks, Zephyr, even herself, I guess, you can use Flush, and the enemies would be forced to move and potentially get Overwatch fire. This is really good on some characters because there's a lot of characters that revolve around some Overwatch component of their class. Where I think she shines is Ventilate. It uses 3 ammo, but guarantees the hit, and I'm pretty sure it does bonus damage. I keep seeing it doing more damage than normal. Not quite double damage, but it's up there. The only thing with this though, you may want to have a bigger mag or free reloads so you can use this more often than not. And it's a 3-turn cooldown, so most fights, unless you're playing on Insane, are done before 3 turns. She also comes with a skill Close Combat Specialist, which is one of my favorite skills in XCOM, but I haven't really seen her use it all that much because they literally have to be 1 tile away, it looks like. It's not like as long as they're within, I think in XCOM 2, within 4 tiles, I'm gonna say. It could be 2. In this, the maps are much smaller. I can see why 1 tile. But unless you put her in the right spots, it doesn't happen all that much. I find that Patchwork is much better for this skill than her. Untouchable would be nice. I mean, it's a guaranteed miss. It almost makes her more like Zephyr, which she would probably be more effective than Zephyr with this because Zephyr's damage is a scale. So at least she has a shotgun. You could increase her shotgun's damage and even give her run and gun with an epic shotgun. That would make it even more effective. You could run and gun, shoot and kill someone. Over time, at first I didn't really understand this skill. An additional turn in 3 turns. It's like, well, why would I want 3 full turn? It's not. It's her turn will go, you'll use overdrive, someone else will go, I think another enemy will go, and then your turn comes back again. Basically giving her a free turn. If you can CC or kill the enemy, then she'll get a turn again before the enemies, which is really nice, but it's also only once per mission. I can see why it's pretty strong. It's not amazing. Now she got Step Up, which kind of goes into her need for ammo. Scoring a kill on 1 or more enemies, then she gets a free reload, which is nice. Let's say you use your last bullet on that turn, then you're out of ammo. I think you have to push the R button on the next turn, which would mean that if she ran out of ammo, Close Combat Specialist wouldn't work. Personally, I wouldn't pick Godmother as one of my first picks, but she can deal a ton of damage with a guaranteed shotgun shell to the enemy.